Quick video on types of marriage. We're on page 78 and 79. So we're going to look at the different types of marriage we have in contemporary Britain today, and to understand why they have changed. Lots of key words. A lot of this will come clear during the lesson. That's how I'll go through them now. Let's start off though. Let's look at marriage in Britain 50 years ago. 50 years ago, almost everybody who got married in a church. There was very little cohabitation, that means living together without being married. Very few registry office services. People went to a church and got married. So 98% of marriages were like this. Yeah? And that's a big thing here. That's the thing that's really changed. Moving on. So what kind of marriage don't we allow in Britain, even though they are common elsewhere? So that's what these keywords here can mean: bigamy, polygamy, polyandry. Yeah? Bigamy is a crime. That's having more than one husband or wife. Yeah? Together though, they're known as polygyny. If you have more than one husband or wife, it's called polygyny. If a woman has more than one husband, this is called polyandry. And if a man has more than one wife, this is referred to as polygamy. These types of marriage are illegal in Britain. If you do this, the crime is called bigamy, even though these types of marriage are perfectly legal, perfectly normal in other parts of the world, depending on their, what's the answer, culture. But in Britain, we don't have this. We have what's called serial monogamy. And so what does this tell us? This tells us that in our culture, one man, one woman is seen as the ideal. The ideal meaning the best type of something. So, yeah, this could be the ideal car, ideal home. The ideal marriage is monogamous. One man, one woman. The fact that people get married, get divorced, marry again, means that we see that as the right way to be. Now, cohabitation. So this has really gone through the roof, numbers wise, in the last 50 years. Many more people cohabit instead of getting married. Now the question is it a prelude or is it an alternative? Is it something you do before you get married or something you do instead of married? And there's a couple of stats on this. People who are in their 20s tend to cohabit as a prelude. They're cohabiting before they get married. And what the pattern seems to be, you live with the partner for about 3 years. At the end of the 3 years, most couples, if they're in their 20s, either get married or break up. Alternatively, people in their 30s and 40s, they seem to be cohabiting instead of getting married. Often they've been married, it's broken up, they got divorced, and then they got a partner. So that's how it seems to be. If you're in your 20s, it's a prelude. If you're in your 30s and 40s, it's an alternative. You do it instead of. Types of wedding. Well, again, changed a lot. It used to be all in churches. Now people get married in registry offices. People get married, like myself, on the London Eye. We no longer see the church bit of it as incredibly important. It tells us that our society has become more secular and religion is less important. So, in class we'll do this essay. Discuss how far sociologists would agree that legally recognised monogamous church service marriages are the norm in contemporary Britain. So in class we'll go through this quickly.